Hi, I'm Heather from Painted Real Fiber Arts, and today is Friday's Late Night Yarn Chat podcast. Hi everyone! I hope that all of you had an awesome, wonderful week and everything. My week was busy, but it was really good. I will talk more about that after I show my finished objects and some yarn goodies that I ended up getting. The first thing that I'm going to show you is I ended up crocheting this cute little orange over the week. I made another one of these in another podcast of mine. It's my own pattern that I designed up. Focus the camera. Oh, there we go. It is made with paint box yarn. This one's made with blood orange. The eyes are 8mm black safety eyes from 6060 Eyes. The eyelashes are black embroidery floss. The cheeks are blue embroidery floss, and the stem is in the color grass green, and that's 100% DK weight yarn, 100% cotton yarn, DK weight yarn from paint box yarn. Sorry about the backwards of that. And then I also put little flecks of a golden, it's like a goldish yellow, orangey yellow color, because oranges have spots over there. We have an orange tree, and I noticed they all have different color spots. Some are green, some are orange, some are more white. So I'm going to be making all different oranges with different colors of that. And this orange actually has a special mission this month and into next month in honor of my kitty cat's birthdays, and the place that they came from 2 years ago when they were 4 months old. In August, I ended up adopting them, and they were born in the month of April. So I thought that this would be a good way to honor other kitties in the area, as well as doggies and other animals that they end up having at this particular county animal shelter. And they have 4 of them in the area, and I decided to help support them by giving them 10% of the money that I make from these little oranges for the month of March and April. And the kitty's birthday, we always celebrate on April 1st, since we don't know the approximate date, we just know the month they were born. So I just thought it'd be really cool to do that, and I'll talk more about that in another video that I will have specially dedicated to this, so you'll hear more details and stories about the whole kitty thing and how my old kitty died and then they came into my life. And I just thought that this would be a great way to give back to the community and a group of people that spend their lives saving animals in the area, and to help them have enough money to feed and hold the animals, so that way less of them die before getting housed to new homes. So that's the mini oranges mission. This is a cute little mini T-Rex that I made. I've been wanting to make this pattern for a while. I found it on Ravelry. They have a bigger one I saw, as well as a couple other dinosaurs, but I really like this one because he's mini and hand size. Sits on your hand. I should say she, because this one's a girl one. And I want to make a boy one, as well as some multicolored ones and rainbow one. I want to make so many of these. Are so cute. I gave it a smile face. The pattern didn't do that. This is made with 100% DK weight. It's 100% cotton yarn, DK weight paint box yarn. Wow, I keep wanting to call it 100% DK weight. Sorry about that. It is DK weight 100%, but it's not the right label. Anyways, it's in the color, it's butternut or butter yellow or sun yellow, it's a yellow color. It's their bright yellow one. And the other one is mustard yellow, which is more of a golden yellow. Then this is in the color raspberry, for the raspberry-ish pink color. This is 6mm black safety eyes from 6060 Eyes. I'll put a link to them down below. They're the Etsy shop I buy all my safety eyes from. And I really like them, but I want ones that have a little different. They have all different backings to pick from. I like it. They're really good quality. But I think I want to try some other shops out that have I guess they're called soft back plastics. I like, but the only downside is sometimes if I select the wrong store, then they don't stay in place and you'll have to then glue them, or at least with 6060i, you know they're going to stay on if they're that difficult to get on. Sometimes they're not that difficult to me because I'm used to them, but when I was first doing this, oh wow, it was not fun. But that was more from the ones I got from Amazon than from the ones I got from this store. They do have some really nice backs for the larger eyes. They go right on. I feel safe that kids won't pull them off that are over age 3. If they're under age 3, I feel they probably could pull them off, so that's why I tell people don't get the safety eyes for that. But for if your kid's under 3, I'll just hand embroider. But for the older kids, it's good. Or if it's a decor thing, it's great. They have a couple different choices for backings, and I like that, and they're a good store. But anyways, this is the little mini T-Rex. This is his cute little mini stubby arms in the front. These are his cute little stubby legs. This is just the tail. Oh, I forgot to say how this was made. This is just made with single crochets, increase, decrease. Then this is just increase, decrease. It has a little star point that is just like you crochet out a single crochet, chain out, it's slip stitch, and then you do points. I'll have the pattern out soon in my shop. And then this is just you crochet out X amount, and then you do like double crochets, it's slip stitches, it's single crochets, create a leaf. And then this one is just increase, decrease from the top down, and then you increase, and then you decrease to shut it. Then you do color changes right here by doing the color yellow for these little stripes, and pink in this case, but you could also do it without stripes, which is totally cute. And then this, I just did striped tail. I did a different tail. What they did, I just did a few more. I made it actually wider at the top. They did it sort of skinny and then got wide. So then I did it wide and then got skinny and then got wide again. So that's why it came out a little different. I think it actually came out a little cuter because when I originally did it, it just didn't come out too right when I was following the pattern. I don't know if I did it wrong or what. You could stuff the legs if you want, but I say let's leave them as is. They look cute enough as is. I did it's like a popcorn stitch they tell you to do for the little stubbies. Then for this, they tell you to do some popcorn stitches to make the little 3 points, and then you work in the round, then you do the popcorn stitch, and then you do some single crochets, and then you just sew them all down. They say the visible stitch is a good way to sew them down, and I say yes, that is a good way, or whatever way you want to. It doesn't matter as long as you don't see the stitches all over the place. I feel the same thing with the front, as long as you get the job done, which is hide all the stitches in the end, and it's not going to pop off or anything when playing with it because it's not going anywhere, so yeah, you can shake its hand and have a good time with it and not worry about it. As for putting the safety eyes in, you always put that in first, then in the mouth, and you want to stuff as you go with this. My mistake is I waited till I was here, like the directions said, and then stuffed. Even with using a pokey thing to get down in there, the head still didn't get enough stuffing. I felt I should have did it much sooner before the decrease right in here. I probably should have put some stuffing it and then stuffed the middle and like I usually do. But big mistake was listening to directions. Listen to your head sometimes, not directions, because sometimes directions are more what they prefer, not what is logically what you prefer. Is what I'm learning with crochet directions and other things. It's personal preference sometimes, not what I would do. So I learned just do it my way more, is the way that I feel more comfortable and feel it would get done in a good way. And then after I put it all together and everything, I put the little happy face on before that. It has a little fuzzy and it looks like it's smiling. That's what I love about it. Came out super cute, adorable. I want to make so many of these. All these things are going to be up in my shop. The orange already is, but the dinosaur will be up in my shop, and then this multicolored octopus will be up because I just have regular with a different mouth right now, but this one will be up. So I got some yarn from Hobby Lobby, as you all know from if you watched the previous video. If not, watch the previous video, hear more about it. And I ended up just getting some Hobby Lobby yarn, and I love this yarn. It's 100% acrylic yarn. It's like a worsted weight, and I wanted to test it out. It's super soft. I love it, and it doesn't give you nasty fingers. Oh, it's so good. It doesn't make me itch or feel gross or feel too weighted down with working with it. I worked with a bee hook with this, and I was still able to do it. Okay, so that's awesome. If I could work with my B and C hook, my two favorite sizes to make the minis, I'm happy. I like the D's and E's and F's and bigger hooks, but then I get a giant amigurumi that I'm not necessarily as happy or keen with. Still could get a giant one with a B hook, I found out, so before, but yeah, I like making the hand size, little miniatures, so it's perfect. And if I could do that with a worsted weight yarn, I'm very happy. Anyways, this yarn is super pretty. It's multicolored. You'll be seeing it when I show the rest of the yarn. And it's actually next to me. It's in Meadow Dance. I'm sure I'll be talking about it again. It's 100% DK yarn. It's multicolored speckle yarn. It's super, super pretty, rainbowy. And I've made these mini octopuses before, but I gave them happy faces or slanted faces instead of the little round mouth. I did that once before on one of them I showed, so I will tell you how I did it. I very much do increase, decrease all the way down. Then I put the eyes on. These are 6mm black safety eyes. I then crochet up my mouth, which is just some single crochets, work the round, stitch it on, and put the legs. The legs I do differently than what the pattern says. They say to do some back loops stitches, which is cool because that's how I sew it on. But instead of just sewing the legs out with your half double crochets, they say, I do double crochets, and I just work it around, insert out, then I just go around, and then I make the legs on through doing double crochet, slip stitch, double crochet, slip stitch, double crochet, slip stitch. But I do X amount of double crochets, then slip stitch, and I do the same amount, but double crochets as they say to do through the loops, and I do the slip stitch like they say, but I just create a separate piece, and then I sew it on, so that way you get a nice finished bottom, and you don't get a bump there if you're not as good as getting rid of that bump like I wasn't when I first started doing these. So that's why I started doing it. I think it just looks more better overall, the bottom, and it stays better, I think. Altogether, the legs look more connected to the body, I feel, and I just love how it looks overall. I think this mouth is super cute. These octopuses are so fun and addicting to make. They all have cute little faces and shapes, and depending what kind of yarn it is, depends on their size, depending what kind of hook as well. And I really like them. I'm going to make so many of these, more of these than I've already made. That's why they're my favorite ones to use. One of the favorite ones I like to use to test out how yarn works out with color change. I think it's super cool to see if it's going to be a long color change. Obviously, you could just pull it out and look at it at this point. But if it's kind of one of those in-between moments that you're not sure, then this is a good pattern to use. It's great for beginners. It's great for intermediates. It's just great introduction to amigurumis, I say. Just like the turtle is, I felt. The little bitty turtles I have made. So those are the 3 finished objects that I have. I will have more objects on Monday. I have a whole bunch that are finished, but I just didn't want to make this podcast any longer than what it's going to be, because I have some yarn to go over, as well as just talking and chatting with you, and I just didn't want this to be like 4 hours long. So I will show you the rest of the stuff on Monday, and that gives me more things to talk about on Monday with you. Anyways, so I ended up going to Hobby Lobby. I got a whole bunch of yarn and some embroidery floss, and then I ended up wanting to just show you all of it. I did play with a little of it, so as I was just looking at what it looked like, and it was so pretty I couldn't help it, and every time I get new yarn I gotta go play with it. So I ended up just getting a whole big bag load of this, but I'm just going to show you each one is different, so, but a couple of them I did get twosies of, so that's what I actually, like, one of them I got twosies of, so I'll just show you onesie of that. And then the embroidery floss I got a big pile of, but I'm not going to show you every single one because a lot of them are twosies, threesies, and foursies. I'm just going to show you the colors. So this embroidery floss that I got this color, I got yellowy color, it's like really cool color, orange and black, orange and yellow orange, pink and blue. The lady was counting it, that she was counting them in 25s. It was like almost 60s altogether, so that's why I'm going to show you the twosies. That was the pink and yellow. This is pink and purple. But yeah, I'm sure the lady got a good giggle out of in her head about counting all of them. But anyways, green and blue, because I kind of was giggling in my own head because at her expression. So yeah. But anyways, this is light pink and another pink. I got pinks and a bunch of pinks in there to make some cool hand embroidered noses. I like the blues for and the greens and stuff for the eyelashes and cheeks. I like the black as well for eyelashes and mouths. And I like just having multicolors because you never know when you need them. Like I'm using sprinkles on some of my crocheted objects currently, and I will need a whole bunch of multicolors. So I was like, alright, gotta get all the rainbows. Like some of them I just have a little bit of, so I want to make sure I didn't run out. So I went and got more. You never can have enough hand embroidered floss, especially when sometimes you go in the craft aisle and it's just not that many there because they think that you don't need it, you only need it for like cross stitch, and they make the cross stitch section so small. And I love cross stitch still, I always have, and I think more people should realize that there's a lot of people that do love that and use hand embroidered floss for other stuff. So it drives me nuts that they only have like such a small little section of this. Hobby Lobby had they had like a whole aisle dedicated. That's awesome. A lot of the places don't. But anyways, this is the yarn I used for the octopus like I was talking about. It's in Meadow Dance. It is I Love This yarn. It really is super soft and super good savings. I ended up going to Hobby Lobby and walked in and saw that the yarn was 30% off, and then for the embroidery floss I had a 40% off coupon, so it worked out really good. And this is the beautiful acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic yarn, and I Love This cotton. I never really played with I Love This cotton until I got some this time. I was tempted one time I was in there, but I didn't have a sale at the time. I didn't want to pay like $5 for it. Some of them were like $8 and stuff. I was like, that's kind of pricey. So I just grabbed some I Love This cotton and used the 40% off coupon at the time. And then I didn't realize they actually do have sales sometimes in the year. And that's where people stock up, and not just me, but others. So I'm like, yes. Anyways, this is, they had 30% off of all yarn. Didn't matter what brand, what kind, what size. So this is in Yarn Bee. This is Aurora Borealis yarn. It is 100% acrylic yarn. It is in the color Sand Rock Mountain. It's so pretty. It's soft. Oh my gosh. And this yarn is like usually like $6.99, but it had another sale sign in front of it, and plus the 30% off. So yeah. Then I ended up getting Yarn Bee soft, sleek, low pill fiber. Oh, this is 100% acrylic yarn. This one is, all these are 100% acrylic yarns, except for the cotton yarn that I will be talking about when I get to it. But that's pretty obvious when it is cotton. This is a low pill acrylic. I guess it says it when you wash it and when you play with it or whatever you make with it, it's really durable. So it's great for like if you want to make something for a baby or something that needs to be washed a lot or close to the skin. And it's so soft, so pretty. It's in the color way purple green multi. That is a multi, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's going to be actually the yarn I played with when I crochet with Ollie. Then I got some of this Yarn Bee Glowing Finch Feather yarn. It is 100%, I mean not 100%, sorry, this one isn't 100% acrylic. It is 60% acrylic and 40% polyester. It's very soft and very pretty and rainbowy. I love it, and it's in the color Finch Feather. Love it. This is in the color I Love This. This is in the I Love This Cotton, which is a super soft, really nice cotton. It really is. Kind of works up a little more stiffly, I felt, with some stuff, but it still kept its softness once I put like stuffing in it for amigurumis. If it's like something that I want a little more sturdy for, or if it's like something I'm going to use, such as a face cloth or a like dish towel or dishcloth, it still is super nice, super soft. It stays soft after getting washed. It might just dry a little hard at first, but then it will dry nice and soft if you put a little soap in there and then wash it. It's 100% cotton yarn. It's colorway pink, green, purple. I like it better than Lilies and Cream. It's way softer and better on my hands. It doesn't kill my hands like some of it. It's a worsted weight yarn. All these are worsted weight yarns. Unfortunately, that's what we get in the US, mostly worsted weight yarns. I wish there was more DK or figure weight, but that is what it is. But some of the like worsted weight yarn is almost like a DK, I feel, so that's what it is. This is so pretty. I love it. Rainbows. I wanted rainbow multicolored yarn for my amigurumis and just for making some cute little bags and some other cool stuff. So I just felt that it was time to stock up, and I saw this. This is in the color Harvest. It's a 100% cotton yarn, and I love this cotton. I love that it's a nice pretty fall color. I love fall colors as well as the rainbows. This one's in the Brights. It's 100% cotton yarn, and I love this cotton. It's really pretty rainbow. Had another skein of this. I was starting amigurumi with it, and it was coming out really nice and rainbowy, speckly. Loved it. Yeah, these are more like speckled rainbows because they're like semi-solid. The colors of these I Love Cotton is just like the speckly mountain color and the low pill one. But this Yarn Bee Glowing is really neat. I just like that it's like they spin two colors together and create a nice striped thing, but they're two colored, so it comes out like more than one color, multi. Super pretty. Ooh, they have a pair of yoga socks on their pattern in a bag. Ooh, so pretty looking. I have yoga socks I'm planning to make. It's a different pattern, but that one's so cool. I like the way the tops are on it. It looks like, though I'm not big with ribs, whether it is crocheted or knit, I feel that ribbed with a yoga sock would be great. Then it wouldn't fall down. And I like that these are shorter ones. They look like two on the lady's feet. But anyways, this is in the color Purple Multi, and it's a Yarn Bee Glowing yarn. It's so soft. It's a nice worsted weight, and it's gonna make some super pretty, probably a little mini bag, just like the blue one. It's more like sea colors. It's like rainbowy. This one is Yarn Bee Aurora Borelli. It's the 100% acrylic. This one was the acrylic polyester one, but this one's 100% acrylic. It is in the colorway Tropical Pink, even though it's mostly like purples, I feel. So I don't know why Tropical Pink is on it. Maybe it's mislabeled. I don't know. It's like pink speckled, but it's like magenta more, which is like a purpley pink. I don't really feel it. And blues, I don't really feel this as pink. So weird. But anyways, it's super pretty, super soft, love it. Then this one is in the ravelry again. It's a 100% acrylic. It's the Dusk Dance. Really like how soft this is and how it doesn't make my hands yucky or itchy. Love it. It'd be great close to the skin, like a scarf or like a shawl. This is I Love This Yarn, 100% acrylic, in the Peacock Tails color, which is like this blue speckly color. Has like lots of different shades of blues and like purpley blue in there and greens. Love it. Love peacock colors, and this is beautiful. We actually have a peacock farm in the next town over from us that my son went to when he was little and loved chasing them, and it was so cute. All the kids can, because you can go and try to pet one if they'll let you, but they usually run away before that, and you could sit there and hang out and have a picnic. It's so fun. They have some really cool looking buildings and fun stuff for little boys to climb on, like tractors and stuff. Oh, it's so fun. And it's like a little park, and it's really pretty. You have to go, and then they have like a little like country club area where there's like a swimming pool, and people can actually go swimming and spend time out there. But that was adventurous when my son was trying to walk over there. The pool's gated, but he wanted to get inside that area, and we couldn't go inside. Yeah, and he was like 2, so it was pretty funny, but not funny. Anyways, we are planning to go back there soon, and they have little trails to walk on. It's so fun. This is Jazz Striped color in the I Love This cotton yarn. They had this overdyed color. Oh, it was so pretty. I'm going to get it the next time I'm there if it's still there. But this is really pretty too. They have some really pretty fall colors I'll be getting to next time I'm there, if they're still there. Oh, I guess this one is I Love This cotton yarn in the color Pink Teal Orange, which is just like mostly pink and blue. I don't really, well, there's a little bit of orange, but the blue isn't really a teal. It's like darker blue, so weird labels on these. Anyways, 100% cotton yarn, super pretty and soft. I loved it. And then this one is in the color Black Sparkle, which is just black and with green sparkles, 100% cotton yarn, and I love this cotton yarn. So soft. I usually don't go for the Stelila sparkle colors because a lot of times those sparklies are really owie to touch. But on this, it's not owie, it's actually soft, which is weird, and it's not scratchy. I just had a little bit of string out, and oh, it's Stelina sparkles or whatever they're made out of, which I guess these ones are metallic polyester, pretty much the Stelina polyester metallic-y stuff. It doesn't hurt my fingers at all, and it's not falling off. Like, a lot of times you have to hold it onto the strand of yarn, so then the sparkly stuff stays on, and then it's always sticking out all over the place when I crochet it up or knit it up. I'm like, or the knitting needle or crochet hook gets stuck in it, and I'm like, oh, no fun. Or it rips off. I'm like, serious? But this stuff, no, it's nice. They had some pinks and reds that'd be great for like Christmas or Valentine's stuff, I thought, or even just if you want something really girly. It'd be so fun. Oh, they had, and I love this cotton, they had this red with little black, like, I guess it was called tweeded, but it wasn't tweeded, it was just black speckles. It reminded me of ladybugs. I wanted it so bad, but I already had spent enough money, so I didn't get it. But anyways, I'll be getting that next time. Love this sparkly yarn. Love all the yarn I got. Put this away real quick, and then I will be chatting with all of you while playing with, oops, I accidentally put the yarn that I'm playing with, well, crocheting, not playing, well, I guess that's playing, up a little mini octopus to join the other little octopus that I made. Yeah, I've been having a lot of time to sit and crochet more. I've been having when my son's at school, which is awesome. Although we had a super busy week, I still had a lot of good times. able to crochet some cool stuff that I cannot wait to show you on Monday. So excited. As well as I want to start doing some cute little bags and other rainbow looking stuff, because although I love the amigurumis, I want to just make other things besides blankets and amigurumis, which are the things I always seem to go to. So I thought it'd be fun just to make some bags and scarves, and even some shawls would be fun, and hats and other cool stuff. And I had some people request hats before, so I thought it'd be fun to crochet some up. Oh wow, this yarn is super really thick worsted. It's so nice. Tell it's gonna be sturdy and not fall apart if you put it in the washer machine, kind of thing. Oh, it's so nice and soft to work with. I'm super excited. I don't think I've ever worked with Yarn Bee before. I usually don't buy store brand yarn around here, because usually I go in the store and it's really gross and disgusting. Hobby Lobby is really nice and clean, but usually expensive, and it's like 45 minutes away from our house to a half hour depending on traffic and which way I go. Even though it says on the map that it's a lot closer, it's just the way that you have to go isn't the greatest. But it's over by the dentist, and the other day I got my tooth fixed. I didn't need Novocaine or anything, so I just figured, hey, I might as well go and, well, I didn't get my tooth exactly fixed. I got a cavity done. It was my last and final one, and I don't have any more left out of the 3 that I had. And she caught it really early, which is awesome. I love my dentist, and I love how she takes really good care of me and my teeth, and makes sure that they're all nice and pretty. So anyways, she fixed my tooth, and then I ended up going to Hobby Lobby after, because I was just like, I'm just gonna get a couple skeins of yarn, because I need some rainbowy, like acrylic yarn, or like speckled rainbow stuff I was looking for, not just striped. So to make some amigurumis with, as well as some cute little bags with. So I just decided to go in there, and it worked out really good, because I ended up getting a whole bag load. But I got more than I anticipated, because it's a sale. When I see yarn like that on sale, you gotta get it. And but yeah, it worked out really good. So I was so excited to show all of you that, and now I'm excited to play with it and make lots of pretty amigurumis with it and other items. It was funny, the lady at the cashier is like, here you go with whatever you're going to be making with it. And I said, little stuffed toys, and she's like, oh, so cool. Which is awesome. I think it's cool. Everybody always smiles and it's like, oh, it's so cool. Whenever I talk about the little amigurumis, that is, oops, I think I did the wrong number on there. That's okay. Yeah, I needed to do one more. I was like, they're missing one. It's happened so many times. It's all good. Well, not just when talking, just like with just randomly. I'm sometimes really bad at counting, but that's why I'm always counting it, so I catch it in the beginning and don't have to rip out the whole entire pattern, because that's happened before. No fun. But yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what this little mini octopus looks like. Oh, these are so fun and fast to make. Like this one I made within watching, I watched 2 videos on YouTube. I already had the top part done and stuffed and eyes in. Then I watched another one and did the legs, and that was like 7 minutes long. And then I watched another one and sewed and had the mouth and everything all done. So by the time I watched like 2 10-minute videos and like 2 8-minute videos on YouTube, I had it all done, which is amazing, because usually I am kind of a little slower, because I like to do it really tight and make sure that comes out really good and get distracted easy when I'm watching things. But it was awesome to be able to buy that, and I think it was just due to this being such nice worsted yarn, and I'm used to working more with finger weight or DK, which is actually slower with me because it's not as thick and not as fastly worked up or slippery for some reason. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe it's just because I was using a C hook versus a B hook, like right now. And C hooks, I just whip by things. When B hook, it just takes me forever. That little tiny tip oh my goodness. And then it gets stuck. It's just, yeah. But it's worth it. I love it. I love the C&B hook so much. I used to not, but I actually love them now because I love how close together the stitches end up being and the stuffing not leaking. Where in the past it's been way too gappy and I was like, oh, this isn't going to work out. Anyway, so I've been a little bit of TV binging, and I'm excited that there's some shows coming out that are my favorites. Like, they already came out that I'm going to be watching, such as, I'm in the second season of this, but it's called Love, and it's on Netflix. I watched the first season, and then I watched like half of the second season, or a couple episodes close to the half. I think I have like 3 or 4 episodes left of it for the second season, but it was super good. Even though the girl is kind of mean, but she gets nicer, but she's just had a tough life, so I can understand why she is how she is, and she doesn't make always the most smartest decisions. But the guy is so dorky, and it's just comical to watch him, and watch how much of they're just opposites that are in love, and but at the same time, because of it, caused a little bit of stuff going on with them. Super good show if you are into that kind of show. I like that each episode's a little shorter, so you can just whip by the whole season really fast, but at the same time I'm like, I want more, because that's just how I am. So I end up pausing things for a while. Like, that was out like last year or the year before, and I just paused it because I wasn't sure if they were having a 3rd season, and then they said this is the final season. No, they can't have this be the final. They have to have more, I thought. But hey, there'd probably be other shows or something, but there's none like that show that I could see. That's the thing. I like watching the 100, and they are on their 5th season. Super excited. I think it's 5th season, either 4th or 5th, because I watched all but the last 3 or 4 episodes of the last season of the latest season before this season came out. And then when they said that they were having another season, I was like, yes, please more, because I love the 100. It's so good. If you haven't watched it, the 100 is it's like this sci-fi show that has 100. Okay, so pretty much Earth is no longer livable because it had a big huge disaster that caused it to be irradiated, and then Earth has these people in outer space that realize that they're going to all live in outer space, so they go and are living at outer space happily ever after, they think. And then their spaceship in outer space, which is like their home, starts running out of air, and they're like keeping it secret, and they decide to send some kids that are in the more naughty list. But at the same time, one of them was the Chandler, which is the person in charge's son, down to Earth. So they sent 100 of them down on this mission, and they just said that they were just down there to just see what's going on with Earth and if they can live there. They had no idea that their spaceship was running out of air and that it was more to save people. So they're down there, and they're the 100, and that's why it's called the 100. And they have a bunch of teenagers down there as well as young adults, and they just have to learn how to cope with each other as well as survive on a planet that they never lived in. They always lived in outer space their whole life. So it's kind of interesting to watch. Yes, it has a little bit of high school teeny bopper kind of drama like every CW show does, but I really like it, and it's really good and interesting to watch. It gets better each season. My favorite season is the first season, and the second season was really good. So and the one after that, the 3rd season, yeah, it's the 4th season now, was okay, the 3rd season, but the 3rd and no wait, it's like the 4th or 5th season they're in. But anyways, the seasons after the 2nd season were just okay, and then the ending of the latest season, I saw like a trailer for it because I'm going to be watching it, and it just looked well, not the ending, but the episode overall looked really good, so I'm super excited. And the ending I'm excited about with that, because they always have the best endings of their shows. Like, they're so cliffhanger, and you just know there's going to be another season. When you know there's another season, it's like, oh, I can't wait to watch it, like that total cliffhanger. But at the same time, I just like to save it more closer to when the new season comes out, I've learned. Because if not, I'll be like sitting there like, I want to watch. So yeah. But anyways, so yeah, that's one of the shows that I want to watch. I'm so excited to just see what's going on and everything with the characters, and I really like the characters. They're really good. They're really cool to watch and awesome, and a lot of girl power, since there's a lot of ladies in charge, which is awesome. So I'm excited to see that. Another show that's coming out soon is Extance. They're coming out with their 4th season. We finally finished the 3rd season. Oh my gosh, it was so good. They're coming out with their 4th season in April. I'm so excited. There's so many good shows coming out, so super excited. I'm still trying to finish Black Mirror, and it's just getting better and better. I hope they have another season out, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. So yeah, that's like the more that's most of the shows that I'm looking forward to watching, and will be finishing up the episodes, kind of thing. What else is going on? I got a amigurumi crochet book. It's an ebook. It's that library literacy one by, I think she's called Geek Girl Crochets or Geek Girl. She made the Porg pattern that I like a lot. She's really good, and she does different kinds of comic book characters. She has a thing with Loose and Loops going on, where her patterns are going to be for sale in his shop. Some of them. She makes a lot of little mini characters, amigurumis, and I'm super excited to be crocheting some of the stuff in her books. Like, she had this little whale. She had a Pride and Justice, different books like that, and Wizard of Oz. She had like a whole bunch of different books in there. Sherlock. She had so many good books that I cannot wait to make the little characters from. I'm super excited to be making them. A couple of them are, she's famous for making them just like with these cute little bodies, faces, and hair, and that's about all you need. But I feel like adding arms on them, so I will see if I'm capable of doing that once the pattern is done, with it looking nice, because I want them to have arms, where I know I can add things always, so I think that's the one thing I would add to her patterns. Other than that, I think that her patterns are super cute and adorable. I'm super excited. I ended up having a really good week this week. We went to the bottle shop. Me and my mom hung out. We got some organizers. We're going to be cleaning the house together after I put my yarn in the little plastic containers and amigurumi, so they're not laying all over the house, as well as I want to decorate the house with some of the amigurumis. Can't wait. This room that I'm sitting in, the other side is a mess, and it's going to look quite nice. I can't wait to show you the before and afters. I have some really fun videos coming up, not just the hanging out and working on our projects together video, but I also have some unboxings coming out, as well as a walk with me. I really wanted to do a walk with me video today, but sure enough, it's raining out, and I'm still not feeling the greatest. Last night, the cat wasn't feeling good, and she was like puking everywhere because she ate something and had to get it out, and I had to clean up kitty puke a bunch, and then I ended up not feeling the greatest. I don't know what was going on, and then I ended up feeling much better when I woke up, but still just feeling blah. So walking outside wasn't going to work out anyways today, but it's raining and yucky out, so yeah. But I'm going to be doing one of those, as well as the February unboxings and March unboxings. I have like 2 from February and 2 for this month, March, that I cannot wait to show you all those lovely yarn skeins that I have. And I can't wait to see them together with you all. I'm going to be letting you all go now because I gotta go hang out with my family. My son's home and from school because it's weekend. I'm actually recording this on Saturday instead of Friday because this is the week that worked out. My hubby is home, so I'm going to go hang out with them, get this uploaded and all ready for all of you. Going to be joining Lewis and Loose on his live chat on Monday, which is Monster Makes Monday. So if you want to join his monster, where he gets to crochet a monster that's drawn by hand drawn or painted, that he takes a drawing or painting that's by one of his people, that such as someone like me. If I drew one, I could put it in the thing, or from somebody that's that gives him a picture, or from a picture or painting reference of his own, and then he will be crocheting a mini monster every Monday. And this Monday at 3 p.m., which is California time, because he's from California, he's from San Francisco time, he's going to be having a live stream. So if you would like to join him and say hello to him and watch a really fun amigurumi get made, as well as enjoy a really fun chat room chat, and I will be crocheting something along with that on Monday. If you want to do that, you are free to do that. If not, I will see you on Monday's podcast, which is actually going to be on Tuesday this week, as well as my walk with me and some unboxings. And if you still haven't watched any of the videos and you by then and you're just catching up or whatever, by the time Wednesday hits and you are available around 7:30 p.m., which is California time, whatever time that is your time, then please join me on my live stream, which is crochet, knit, or whatever 5 arts project that you're into together with me while I work on one of my 5 arts projects. And I will be talking to you all in the next video and next time. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below by hitting the subscribe button, and then you'll be subscribed to my channel. As well as, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to leave me a comment, you can in the comments down below. I love comments from each and every one of you, and if you want to leave me a comment, I always love them and I get back to all of them from all of you. As well as, if you would like to email me, you can, that is down below. As well as, if you'd like to follow me on my blog or look at my blog, it will get updated at some point, that is down below. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, blog loving, or Facebook, those links are down below. I am most active on Instagram lately, but I am going to be adding things to my other social medias. If you would like to join us on our ravelry podcast chat room, which is the Painted World Fiber Arts ravelry podcast group, if you would like to join me in there and we can get to know each other a little better, you can just click the link down below. I will be writing some stuff in that soon, and there will be a giveaway soon as well, and that will be announced in there and on all the social medias and on here and on the blog the same way I did the other one, but I'm including it on Ravelry this time instead of just the other places that I did last time. It's going to be a little different, but it's going to be a nice little giveaway that's pretty similar, like, way of doing it, but a little different areas that I'm just advertising it, that's all. And if I forgot anything, that is all linked down below, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.